The Silk Road, a name that conjures images of ancient caravans, bustling bazaars, and exotic goods. This vast network of trade routes connected the East and West for centuries, shaping civilizations and cultures along the way. But how did it all begin? And what made the Silk Road so significant? Our journey begins in ancient China, during the Han Dynasty around the 2nd century BCE. The Chinese had mastered the art of silk weaving, creating a fabric so luxurious and desirable that it would become the namesake of these trade routes. The demand for silk spread far beyond China's borders, setting the stage for an unprecedented exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. Silk, however, was just one of many treasures traded along the Silk Road. Caravans laden with spices, precious metals, gemstones, and exotic animals traveled these routes. Chinese paper and gunpowder, Indian spices and textiles, Persian rugs and Roman glassware all found their way into distant markets. The Silk Road was not a single path, but a network of routes stretching over 4,000 miles. It spanned from the bustling cities of China to the Mediterranean shores, passing through the harsh deserts of Central Asia and the towering peaks of the Himalayas. Key cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Constantinople became vibrant centers of trade and culture. But the Silk Road was more than just a conduit for goods. It was a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and religions. Along these routes, merchants, scholars, and pilgrims exchanged not only products, but also knowledge and beliefs. Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity spread along the Silk Road, leaving lasting impacts on the societies they touched. Many notable figures traveled the Silk Road, each leaving their mark on history. One such traveler was Marco Polo, the Venetian explorer whose accounts of his journey to the court of Kublai Khan captivated Europe. His tales of the wealth and wonders of the East inspired generations of explorers and traders. Another significant figure was Xuanzang, a Chinese Buddhist monk who embarked on a perilous journey to India in search of sacred texts. His travels and translations played a crucial role in the spread of Buddhism in China. However, the Silk Road's prominence began to wane with the rise of maritime trade routes in the 15th century. The age of exploration opened new sea routes that were faster and safer than the overland paths of the Silk Road. Additionally, the fall of the Mongol Empire and the rise of powerful regional empires disrupted the stability that had allowed trade to flourish. Yet the legacy of the Silk Road endures. It was a bridge between worlds, fostering connections that transcended geography and time. The cultural and technological exchanges that took place along these routes have left an indelible mark on human history. Today, the Silk Road is remembered not just as a series of trade routes, but as a symbol of connectivity and exchange. In recent years, efforts like China's Belt and Road Initiative have sought to revive the spirit of the Silk Road, promoting global trade and cooperation. The Belt and Road Initiative aims to enhance global trade and stimulate economic growth across Asia and beyond by developing infrastructure and broadening trade links. It's seen as a modern echo of the ancient Silk Road, fostering a new era of global connectivity. The influence of the Silk Road extends into our cultural consciousness as well. It's celebrated in literature, art, and music, reflecting the enduring fascination with this ancient network of exchange. Museums around the world host exhibitions that showcase artifacts and stories from the Silk Road, offering glimpses into the lives of those who traveled and traded along these routes. Artifacts, such as intricately woven silk textiles, beautifully crafted pottery, and ancient manuscripts, tell the stories of cultural fusion and innovation. These relics highlight how the Silk Road facilitated the blending of artistic traditions and the spread of technological advancements. The history of the Silk Road is a testament to the power of human curiosity and the enduring desire to connect with others. It reminds us that even in ancient times, the world was more interconnected than we often realize. The legacy of the Silk Road lives on in the cultural and economic exchanges that continue to shape our world today. As we reflect on the history of the Silk Road, we can appreciate the intricate web of connections that have always existed between East and West. These connections have fostered mutual understanding, cultural enrichment, and technological progress, laying the foundation for the globalized world we live in today. Follow us for more fascinating journeys through history.